This portion of Professional Roughstock is brought to you by Tres Rios Silver, the official buckle of the PRS, STS Ranchwear, Silver Lining Herbs, Birch Rodeo, and Scott Peterson Motors, your official PRS Ram Tough Dodge dealer.
Welcome back to the Pro Roughstock Black Hills Classic in Belle Fourche, South Dakota. They were dancing in the dirt while we were away as two lucky fans won a free pair of Rocky boots in the Rocky Boots Dance-Off competition. Well, we're about ready to ride some bulls, and we've got a race for the season right now between the top three riders.
Oh, this is where it starts getting fun. You've seen it several times, Justin. You look at the standings, the number 2 man, Roughstock, he's not far out from behind McKinnon Wembley. He's got a really good bull here tonight, Crazy Town. A bull that McKinnon was 90 points on here last year in the Final Four. McKinnon's going to have to watch out.
Let's get to the buck and shoots and get at it. Our STS Ranchwear bullfighters tonight are Idaho's Tori Cooper and Louisiana's Chris Reeves. The barrel man tonight is Bert Davis. Here's our first man, Jared Ford, the number 6 man in points for the season. He's on Rampage from Flying V Bulls.
Nice bull. This is a good one to start off with. Outstanding bull rider. Fun right here. Look at this. Away from his hand. Everything's looking good. Oh, he gets raised up. Did you see how that worked out, Justin?
Well, I saw his head get raised up first, and the rest of his body got raised up, and then his whole body comes crashing down.
It's one of those deals. He just kind of got to setting a little flat. Things were seeming a little fun, and it just didn't work out.
Exactly. When that head come up, it was all over then, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
All right, no score for Jared Ford out of Greeley, Colorado, a Wrangler NFR qualifier. Let's go to a PBR Finals qualifier. Travis Sellers of Rocky Ford, South Dakota now on Rockstar.
You know, the thing about Travis Sellers that worries me is his hips. His hips they're not well. Him getting a hold of them is just tough. You've seen that right around the corner right there. What was the first thing that blew? Both them legs. You know, he's tough. He's toughing through it. He's trying to make it work. He's trying to climb back up there. I really think his hips are hurting him so bad he's having a tough time.
He might be able to get by some lesser bulls, but not these bulls on the Professional Roughstock Series. No score for Travis Sellers, a man who has had the highest score of the season, an 88 earlier this year on Backdraft. Let's go to Whitewood, South Dakota's Alan Auer. Here's an in-house favorite tonight on Flying V's Classified.
Well, here's a guy that's scrambling. He's trying to get in that top 12 so he can make it to the finals. You know, Alan, he's got good talent. He's got good form. Look at this. Look how square he is coming around there. Away from his mitt. Everything's looking great. Bull's up under him. Wow, what a nice little bull ride.
Makes this so easy looking. I mean, he just sits there. It looks like he's sitting there. He's not, but it looks like he's just so calm. Look.
Spud, I think the reason is all in that free arm. It keeps it right out where it should be the whole time, doesn't let it get behind him.
You know, that's the thing I always brag about Alan with. If you ever notice, he never really ever gets wild with that free arm. And free arm is very important.
It's like the rudder on a ship. The rest of your body's going to go where your arm goes. It's an 80 score for Auer. He'll take the early lead as we go to the number 13 man. Remember, the top 12 go to the finals. He's on the outside looking in. Chris Newsom from Oklahoma broke his back 2 years ago. His first bull back this year was in Lexington. He's on Salt and Pepper right now from Flying V.
Oh, this ain't looking like fun right here. Oh, my goodness.
Boy, I tell you what, rolled him around on top of his back. He stayed, tried to stay up there. He just couldn't after a while.
You know, the hard thing about this is an old school rodeo bull right here. Out through there, you can't pick up, you can't track him on a radar. It's just very difficult. Chris did good riding that bull as far as he could.
Chris Newsom, no score. You can see Alan Auer in the league, 5.7. Is good enough for Chris Newsom to be second so far. Let's go now to Tyson Donovan of Sturgis, South Dakota. Gunsmoke from Flying V.
You know, this bull here, he's big, he's long, and I tell you, he normally gets some guys loosened up right out of there. But boy, look at the moves Tyson's putting on this bull. This is looking great.
Go on, Tyson.
This is going to take the lead right here, guys. That's a bull ride, yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, Tyson Donovan, he travels with Alan Auer. They're both going to get a score right here. What a ride for Tyson Donovan.
Well, you watch this bull. He comes around there, and look how this bull's kind of square bucking. He's kind of bucking in the square around there. Tyson keeps loosening up. He keeps everything in front of him. His free arm's in front of him. That is a good bull ride. I look for that to be 85, 86 points. Let's get it on.
Whoa. Judges didn't think so. I agree with you, Spud. An 80 marking for Tyson Donovan as we go to Roughstock. Can he catch McKinnon Wembley? We are a few seconds away from finding out. Here's the number 2 man in point standings for the year. Out of Louisiana, he won Gonzales, he won Cape Girardeau. Can he win 3 in a row? Crazy Town is that bull. McKinnon was a 90 on here a year ago.
We're
at
gonna be 90
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Boy, he dropped him off in that hole bad and then stepped all over him, then run into him again, my gosh.
Oh, watch out now.
Well, let's watch this replay right here. This bull really leaps in the air, kind of bucking in a square, around from, away from his hand. I really think he just was having so much fun. He just dipped over there a little too far and dropped him right off in the well, and boy, did Crazy Town make him pay for it.
Yeah, he sure did.
Took a shot right there.
Ripped him right out of his vest. Willis Trosclair last week in Cape went from number 7 in points to number 2 as he's chasing McKenna Wimberly. This man here who is ready, the number 1 man this season.
Boy, this is a race. This is what makes it so fun. Hey, what the world happened right there? But you know what? You watch that on that replay. McKinnon, he's leaving there setting straight up. He's already behind when he left there. He looks stiff. He's not loose and cool like he was earlier in the year. You got to keep being loose and cool, make your little moves, and make it work.
So our qualifiers for next week's Wrangler Final Four Showdown round will be Alan Auer with 80 points, tied with Tyson Donovan. Chris Newsom and Willis Trosclair will qualify on the time ridden. Kelly Timberman with Tyson Donovan.
You come back from an injury. Tell us a little about it. You've been sitting out for a couple months.
Yeah, I've been out for 2 months. I had a torn tendon in my groin, so I let it heal up. I've just been working out at home, just working on a barrel, going back to the basics, trying to just get better, and paid off tonight. Not a better feeling in the world.
Thank you, Kelly. Hey, a reminder, the 2013 PRS World Championships are coming November 15th and 16th at the Rushmore Plaza Civic Center in Rapid City, South Dakota. Tickets are on sale now. Go to ProRoughstock.com for details and event information. Coming up, an old-fashioned duel in the dirt as our top 2 saddle bronc riders, J.J. Elsher and Troy Krauser, get ready to take on the rest of the field.